The Hidden Epstein Files and the Dark Secrets of Little St. James Island. In the shadows of power and privilege lies a mystery darker than most people ever imagined. It didn't begin with a courtroom or a headline. It began on a remote Caribbean island, a private estate bought by a man who seemed untouchable, until the world finally looked closer. This was not just a billionaire's playground. It was a fortress of secrets. A place whispered about in the darkest corners of the Internet. A name that sent shivers down the spine of elites and survivors alike, Little St. James, infamously known as Epstein Island. Epstein's Island was more than just a private hideaway. According to multiple survivor accounts and federal lawsuits, it was alleged to be a site of systematic sexual trafficking, where young girls and women were brought under false pretenses, and prevented from leaving. After Epstein's controversial suicide in jail, the Department of Justice was forced to release parts of what has come to be known as the Epstein Files, a massive cache of internal documents, images, and videos tied to his crimes, contacts, and properties. But the story took a darker turn. Despite court orders and new transparency laws, hundreds of pages remain heavily redacted, blinded out in black ink. Some experts and politicians call it a black hole of truth, the black file that shouldn't exist. And then there are the images. Newly released photos from investigators provide a rare look inside Epstein's Caribbean stronghold, not luxury, but eeriness, a dentist's chair surrounded by unsettling masks, a chalkboard scrawled with cryptic words like power, deception, and plots, and personal phones with coded contact buttons suggesting a hidden network of associates and operators. Every photo, every object, feels like a piece of an elaborate puzzle no one has fully assembled yet, a puzzle some believe could expose powerful figures and networks that remain shielded by layers of secrecy and redaction. What's most chilling? The more that's revealed, the less we truly know. Millions of documents, possibly containing names, movements, communications, and events linked to Epstein's network, are still being censored, reviewed, or withheld by authorities. Official explanations cite privacy and legal concerns, but critics argue it's a conspiracy of silence, a deliberate erasure of the truth. And while conspiracy theories swirl, one question refuses to die. What secrets are buried in those blacked-out pages? Secrets powerful enough that even the DOJ won't publicly acknowledge what they contain. Secrets that could rewrite what the world knows about one of the most disturbing criminal networks in modern history. This is the story of the Black File, the hidden truths of Epstein Island, and why the world still waits for justice.